Okay, there that goes. That one's on. Switch over to gameplay, and the answer is no. Um, what if we reset the capture thing itself? It means destroying it, but yeah, sure, I got no choice of this, right? Yeah, okay, let's do that. It says null at the end. Okay, what does it mean when it says null? Let me check that out. And then you come over here, you'd be right there. Null means no signal. Okay. Why though? No, wait, that's for mobile streaming. I don't got mobile streaming. The fuck you mean? When it says null at the end, when selecting game capture screen. Let's try that. When null appears at the end of a game capture screen selection in Streamlabs, it usually means that the software is unable to identify or capture the selected game or application. Okay, I was kind of figuring, but why? Some of the error codes state the obvious. How insightful of them! I know, I know. That's the problem. It's the most basic, bare bones, point of fact, Mister Obvious Man references. It's like, yes, I know it says that. How do you fix it? Oh well, I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to point out the obvious. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Um, Everything is wrong. Its report is null, such as Google Chrome, Photoshop, Skype, etc. Same problem, please help. Found a solution. This works. Click on window capture. Properties window share, where it only shows up the 5 items you showed in your post select. Show windows with empty names. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Means we gotta go back to the flickering screen again for a little bit, but it's the only way you can try and fix this. Okay, so we go over there. Let's see. Capture any full screen application. Capture foreground with. Let's see. Does that do it? Oh, oh, oh! Wait, there we go. We got it. Ha ha! Perseverance for the win. Okay. Now I gotta go do the other things. Ah, but wait, there is one thing. Hold on, because I do want to test this one out. We're not out of the woods just yet. This may ruin everything, but I need to make sure this works because I don't want the GPU being double pulled. I think that was an issue that we were having with the other games. So if I can just get this to work with the HDMI, we are all set up. Okay, hold on. No, not on this screen. No. Don't do that. You, over there. Okay. Should make notes for future trouble setting? Fuck, I should, Blitz. I really should at this rate. Oh, you have this issue? Well, do this, and that. Excuse me. Oh, it's cold. Fucking hell. Just as I was saying, it's starting to warm up. It's fucking 51 degrees out there. It's still relatively warm comparatively, but it's on that edge. Okay. Oof. Cold. Chilly. Oh, there's a road map. Let me take a look at this real quick. Ooh, a beast hunt is coming. Good. This is what I was looking forward to. AI improvement, new storyline, weapons and gear, new profession, new animal units. Yeah, this is what I was putting in when they gave out that survey last time. What would you like to see? And like when they started introducing the more monstrous creatures out here, that's what I was liking. Okay. Oh, stream, just to be sure. Don't forget slippers on tiles. An electric blanket. Indeed. Alright, hold on. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's been a little bit. Alright, let's just go over quickly again about who we have. We have Sephargold the Bulwark, our captain with the flaming sword and paladin scutum. Magnault with the rampart shield. Tactical slam, our little sentinel. Margil, who, let's face it, Lucille, we need to give her something other than Lucille. The time-based attacks are just not that good. Taurus, our berserker, I do remember him. All of our stuff was broken up though when we took out that pig. Filion with Dagon's hammer is fucking a beast. I'm pretty sure it's a she, can pretty much kill anyone coming at us. Of course, we have Guilt the Nimble Elbow. This guy's our personal duelist, or slayer in this case, but don't mess with him. We have Lorian the Deceitful, our throat cutter. Tyrion, our hunter. Ludric, our cannoneer crossbowman. Monkt, our bard strategist. And Manilior, our spearman. And of course, the two horses. Alrighty. Let's see. We have 7 days worth of food. We have plenty of money. I'm pretty sure we inspected this. I'm gonna do it again. Sachion is the greatest hero of the old empire. Jeru, Belurian, Halios. People are often placing. Okay, yeah, we already stole those. Help the abbot. Feed Vernalis' soldiers. Cut off funding for Lord Vernalis' army. All of Vernalis' wells have been contaminated. You have rallied deserters to Lahart's cause. Okay, so that was the only mistake that we made up. Let's see. Our missions, those are the DLC missions. We're not going to do that. Okay, so we need to head up here to Edironian villagers. So we take the road, overwhelming evidence, and a heretic's farm. And we do need more ghost body parts. However, Everyone's kind of wounded with the armor. Let me see. Gentle match, yeah. Alright, so that gets me all that. Chest plate, belt accessory. The wearer has a 25% chance to avoid injury. Okay. Stolen items, you say? Well, if I just put those in here. I do have a thief, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Where are you? Woodcutter. Here you are. Okay, so you come over here. You work on that instead. There we go. Alright, and sells the stolen items during rest little by little. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, I don't mind selling the stolen wine. It's not like we don't have more of it. Everything else is good. Flowers, you can come down. This is all just food up here. Alright, anything? Nope, that's the wrong one. You. Yep, might as well use it. Cook the bread. I've gone throughout this whole thing and I have not seen a use for resin at all. It is a very easy thing to get, so I think we'll just go ahead and cook it. 174 experience for him. And that still wasn't enough to level up his cooking. Come on. There you go. Nothing like having the Berserker as a cook. It needs more spices! I can totally... it would be Gordon Ramsay during his heyday. It totally would be. Alright, so what's going on at the Heretics farm? Nope, no, 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 no. Ah, yes, the key. Oh, God, there's brains. Infected brains. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. That was, a weird thing to gain, but... Okay. We have it, I guess. Alright, so... I do see that there's something right over here, but just from what I can see, that looks like a bandit location. So, never do something for free. We'll wait until we get a mission that leads us there. The Black Steed, location defended. Oh, that's the Bandit Slayer. What were they saying that the... I think they were saying like it was a horse or something over there.
Woe betides anyone mounting the... Never mind the mercenaries and the ruffians who lurk.
Okay.
When my sister was at sea, I used to stay here and weave wool. But with this horse causing all...
Right.
We fled to the Black Steed. It was... You want to live, avoid the riverbank at all.
When my sister was at sea,
And what
I
is
used to
this?
stay here
Porridge.
and
You
weave
gotta
wool.
cook porridge. Movement bonus increased by 1. Wheat, milk, and honey. I do have the extra money. Right. Go ahead and learn that. Hide the undiscovered. I don't want to see anything that I can't deal with. Alright, there's the bandit layer that we can get to once we get rid of everyone else. Okay. On the waist, the empty trough. Okay, yeah, we'll head this way. Did I do your mission?
have my full respect and admiration, mercenaries.
Yeah, okay, so we already took out that guy.
If this is your first time hunting the Ghost Pack, I suggest you make sure you are fully prepared.
90 for you, and maybe the white leather is the only thing I see of value on her, and she's charging 15 per. However, I want the recipes first. You, anything?
Even at the height of the war, the trackers can.
Nope. And you're
To
the
sport our
druid.
war paints, you must first.
Yep. Come on. No, 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 don't fall. Stay over there. Okay, Brotherhood Training Grounds. How many logs do I have? I got plenty, we're fine. Nothing goes to waste. No, so it's the next one. Okay. But, I mean, aside from a little bit of issues with beginning stream, everything seems to be going okay. I don't see any more flickering. I don't see any issues. We're all good. Throw some wheat in there, sure. There are a few handfuls of wheat in the trough. Okay. Do I have fishing hooks? Yeah, I do. Food is no problem. Weight is a little concerning, so we won't fish. Huh. Do I have to wait for nighttime? Because they did say it's like a dark steed or something like that. Yeah, and there's nothing nearby either. Damn. Okay, double check one more time. Am I missing anything? Nope. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go over here and fight these guys. We are helping Vernalis. Okay. We'd have 12 allies. This would be like a full-blown war battle. And, you know what? Wait, that's right, that's right, that's right. My boys are all broken up from that last legendary beast we fought. Okay, more importantly, it's nightfall now. Alright, so with nightfall, we'll go back over here because maybe that will fix it. Or do something with it, I don't know. And then we'll head to a village, repair the armor, and we'll see from there. Maybe I have to throw in more, because if it's still giving me the option to throw a few handfuls, yeah, okay, I think we need to get more wheat. To the village! Crochet is this way. Oh, shoot. Seeing all these little farmlands reminds me of Manor Lords. Alright, time to break camp. Yeah, sure, you can rest there if you want. Pay it as well. Get some booze. I need meat. There we go. Okay, some more cured meat, some grease, and some raw materials. Nice. And I do believe, yep, there's the village right over there. So from going up there, Buried Memories, Legion Camp. I think that's for the DLC. Okay, so we finish up with Crocio. We go across the bridge, head up over here, help the Ediranian villagers, discover the tomb. We don't have to explore it. We just have to discover it. Did we do the one over here? Yeah, we did. Okay. Of course we did, because that's how we got Dagon's hammer. Speaking of Mana Lords, do you plan to stream that anytime soon? I don't know. I kind of want there to be more, because I have played Mana Lords off a bit, but I would like to see a little bit more before I get into it. They are announcing an update that's going to bring in full-blown siege battles and castle buildings. So when that time comes around, I probably think about doing it again. Anything to sell? Nope. Oh, no, wait. Oh, the luxury items. Now that we know there is nothing we can do with the luxury items, it's just best for they all go. Prawns. And then we can sell that. It is a blue layer piece. I don't want to lose that. Okay. Oh, righty. We can build some things for people. Good. You need a proper hat to get the armor bonus, so let's give you a proper hat. Or I could just go straight for the newer gear. Yeah, no, let's do that. That's probably more important. You need the ghost helmet, which we do not have access to ghost helmets. We only have access to the armors. Okay, so we need one light piece, one medium piece, two light pieces. Okay, two medium pieces, one light piece. Two medium, two light. I'll get it right eventually. Yep, you first. One down. Number two. Nicely done. And we even got some of our resources back. And of course now we can't bother with the light armor at all because we don't have the cloth. Give you that. Give you that. Now, can these things be broken down into materials? Yes, they can. No cloth, though, surprisingly. Yeah, now let's craft this into rope. Just a brace. It's really cloth that's an issue. If I could find a way to make cloth, that'd be great. Missing ingredient, but you can only do that with fruit stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And I got meat and bread, syrup, and alcohol. No fruits or vegetables for this company.
There were two of us working.
Okay, where's the market? One of you must have cloth.
Oh, don't believe a word she says.
But I will buy that wheat because I do think we can sell that. Or put that into the trough.
Requisition anything they come across.
My meat is quite pun.
Yep, that's it. Alright, no cloth, unfortunately. Church, the apothecary, one check-in right here. Fill up that medicine again. Animal essence oil. Damage inflicted to animals increased by 25%. Honestly, this doesn't seem appealing, but the chunk of knowledge that we can get from it is probably nice. And there's the alertness. All requires pristine essence, which requires an empty vial is all. Yeah, sure, why not?
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to.
Buy those. If we don't use them, we won't use them. So, might as well. Go ahead and use that. And you, this Mysterio concoction seems to simulate the blah blah blah. Holding weapon, if applied to, making the movement especially effective at crucially and highly fleeting movement. Damage from attacks of opportunity up by 15. Wow. Wow, actually, that's really good. I may have to consider that one. But with that, we have another knowledge point. What do I want to spend it on, though? Plague infested outgrowth sample obtained from each rat. That's increased by 1. Willpower increased by 1. Bands have reduced aggression range. Troops can publish vacancy notes through the innkeepers. Bountiful bounties. List number increases by 1 number of missions you can accept. Maybe we should go for that one. Repair materials and village black restores an additional 5 additional armor points. 2 enemies can use the insult against each other to gain the sociopath trait for 300 influence. Buy a drink action cancels 1 negative trait for each for 300 influence. I'm thinking bountiful bounties and drinking buddies would be a good one, along with restoration. There's a brewing vat, but we don't have any fruit, so no point going for that one. Hiring companions, assign, generates 1 extra valor point during each rest. Let's see. Ponies assigned to the hitch post gain 10 carrying capacity. Work ponies assigned to the hitch post gain 5 extra carrying capacity. Battle ponies assigned to the hitch post gain 10% more experience. Can I build this? I do not have the salt. And the tent is lacking cloth. You know what? Actually, yeah, that's a good point. If I am going to try and go for the bonus armor sets, I might as well get the helmets, because if not, we can't even get those. So, hop, skip, dash over here. Can I build any of those helmets? Yes, I can. Yeah, no, so just start replacing the helmets for these guys. I can make quite a few heavy helmets. Let's do it. Alright. Or I could go with this as well, and each time I do these ones, it will give me some more points. Ghost headband. It's probably not going to get me into another knowledge point, though, judging by this amount. Okay, well, first off, take that. You are not getting a bonus. Why? Am I missing? Ghost Ursine Helm, right? And the Ghost Breastplate. Oh, you're on the Spalder, which is medium armor. Wait, did I give you medium armor? Oh shit, no wonder this person's struggling. Oops. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. She's the captain and she's the main tank. Damn. What the hell was that? That was way too fast. Big oops on my part. There we go. Now we got the optimized gear bonus. Bring you down here. Bring the oils down here as well. Okay, try it again. So wait, does that mean... No, see, you got the ghost breastplate. Alright, well, we'll give you a helmet. Nicely done. Go ahead for some medium armors. And again. Let's get the light one first, because that will give me the knowledge points as well. Nicely done. Become a blacksmith master, can learn blueprints and forged items at master rank. Nicely done. Let's see how many we'll need first. Alright, so you... Yeah, go ahead, get that. You'll need another heavy one, that's fine. Taurus, I believe you're medium armor, right? Yes. There you go. No, he's got that bonus. Put you up here. The ghost headband, Tyrion. This one's you. Celerity 2. The unit is not affected by slowdown. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of useless. Put you back over here. What else can I forge? Two more medium helmets. There's Fillion. And Gil to use light armor, right? Yeah. So would Larian. Okay, yeah, no, go ahead and make these helmets. Every little bit will help us. Especially if we are going to try and take on that big field army as well later. I do love that we can finally start recycling some ingredients while doing this. Alright, so we got those two. Go ahead, take that. And over to Ludwig, take that. Monk, you are light armor as well. Yep. And last one. We're just this weird company that just comes through. It's all like, yeah, that's right. We're wearing ghosts for armor. But that's a corpse. I said they're ghosts. Can't you see their spectral nature? Recycle. Ooh, we're going to get some cloth from this as well. Nice. Okay, but is that enough to give us enough cloth to build an armor piece? Nope. Okay. Alright, reorganize this stuff. Okay. I do have a couple of oils. Strength oil. Strength oil. Strength oil. Strength oil. Strength oil, swiftness oil, iron dagger, Tarian, and I need someone who's gonna get attacks of opportunities. Unfortunately, by the looks of, well, yeah, you know what? We'll give this to you, not the animal. Just to see if we can. All right. You were by a big lake up in the mountain. Okay, so we'll look at that later. Okay, I think we're finally ready to move on. And we immediately head across here. We do have some pathway points. Get those. 4 right there. 5 right there. Damn, 2 more points for another trading craftsman. Alchemist, alchemist, alchemist. Lot of alchemy. $9 worth of food, plenty of money to pay everyone. We're going really good, actually. So this time we'll go straight across towards the second right. What the hell is that? Is that the Inquisition? Well, I ain't afraid. First off, what's in this sheepfold, though? What's going on? Give me that hemp. I don't need wood. We don't have an ornate key. Anything? Does not look it. Okay. Alright, well, they don't seem to be interested in us, and I won't provoke them if that will lead to it. Reed Farm. Give me more of the hemp. We do have another pathway point. Explorer. There's a doorway to a basement over there. Requires a crude key.
It's my cellar, and I'll do whatever I want with it. If I want to pack it full of plague-ridden wretches, that is my business.
Okay, I believe there's a lot of context missing right there.
Damn it. They're my neighbors, my friends. You think they weren't here for me during the war? You think I am going to stand idly by while my wife is killing them? If you really want to make my selfish wife happy, give me some food so they don't go mad. Or timber, so we can reinforce the cellar door.
Okay. There's a bunch of people in there with the plague. 14 medicine, 5 medicine. I don't know how much plague medicine I'll need.
I can't live like this any longer. I keep jumping in fear at all hours, thinking that these monsters have escaped from the cellar. You have to reason with my husband. He just will not listen to me.
Okay. That's what they say. A little terrifying that there's an Inquisition patrol right outside their doors. Are you who I think you are? No, we're a little early, but I'm pretty confident you're bandits. Yes, you are. Poacher, scoundrel, marauder, poacher, hoodlum. Okay. Rot then. You lot, everyone can join, gather up. No separations here. Okay, first one is this hoodlum with the poison dagger. How far can he move? Taurus is the only one in danger. So actually, yeah, start moving you guys over here. Guilt, you can move pretty far, but that's a bear trap right there. We gotta be careful. Alright, you're first. Okay, everyone's out of range of him. This poacher is next, followed by that poacher. Okay. Mudrick, Tyrion, Filion, Lorien, Margil, Monkt, Sephergold, Magnolt, Melanor, and Taurus. Okay, okay. Sephergold, let's wait until you get some people around you. And Magnolt, let's have it. Damage increased by 15% for each bonus and debuff applied to the target. Okay. Let me see. That's shield bash. That's it. But increased with damage with more debuffs. Alright, after that is this poacher's turn. He'll probably get some hits off. Come on up over here. Finish that guy. Gotta remember to keep them next to each other as well so that they share the bonuses. Higher chance of making them friends with each other if they end their turn next to each other. Close. Very close. What we'll do then, in with that. Charge up that. Let's see. Honestly, even if he gets right there, I'm pretty sure he could still hit us. But the damage, ooh, 12 to 21. That's still a big chunk of health. Alright, you're next, followed by you, and you over there. Now I look at this, I think we had too many people over to this side. Second hit, one more. Nice. Yeah, no, Fillion's a fucking beast. 59 damage for a freaking body check. Good God, it's like watching that Space Marine charge through that one truck in Secret Levels. Awesome scene, by the way. Okay, you're done. You're next. I need to send some people that way. Tyrion, congratulations, you have been voluntold. Damn it, too far away. Oh boy, Fillion, careful. I think she should be fine. While we're at it, Guilt, go ahead and have a duel. Not much of a duel. Ah. Ooh, just out of their reach. Let me do that. Finish that one off. Nothing happened. Or, okay, whatever. Keep going. Right, first up is you, so... Tyrion, that's you. Nice hit. No running away from me. Go ahead and reload. Hit him with that. Oh my fucking God, did you see that? 217 damage. The numbers can get that high? Oh my God. We're in trouble later on. Holy hell. That is the highest number I've ever seen it get to. Well, the nice thing is, when this thing does strike, it's practically a one-shot kill every time it does. Alright, time for the booty. No, 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 no. You're down here. More cloth. That's good. Fillion, how's your armor? It's a little under halfway, but that's fine. Go ahead and use that. We're not taking the corpses. Okay, so I guess maybe that bridge will take us to Ediranian villagers. Uh-oh. That's a whole lot of villagers. What the hell's going on?
Let's go! Please! How could we have known this pony was so valuable?
Oh, is this the black horse?
Just take it! Surely it's a fair trade for our freedom. We stole it straight out of Lahart's stables. You won't find a better one. Oh, please, mercenaries, I beg you. You don't need to kill us. We'll just leave. Your client will never hear from us again.
This would make us a criminal right off the bat. Is there anything else in the area to tell me more? Mount Cherub Mines. It's not really Cherub, I think it's Carib. I've never been a criminal before. Hi, Smog. Hello and welcome.
Just take. Oh, please, mercenaries, I beg you. You don't need to kill us. We'll just leave. Your client will never hear from us again.
Another horse would be pretty good for our inventory capacity. Our food would go up, but we now have so many sources of food, I don't think it will be an issue. Money isn't really a problem.
The pony is yours. See? He likes you. You won't regret it.
You just completed the mission, help the Ediranian villagers, support to an emissary to claim your reward. We now have another horse. What is... The horse's name is Poppy. Okay. Oh my god, he eats 6 food. Jesus. Latin went well. That's good to hear, Smog. Oh, but he's a war horse, unfortunately. I can't change it. I can't make him a work pony. Okay. Let's give him some constitution then. I mean, technically he could still be a work pony. So what are you thinking, Smog? A strong B, a low A, or are you going to go balls to wall and say A++? Alright, while we're here, we'll explore the woods, and then we'll head over to that mine, explore that place as well, see what's over there. A B? That's good. Hi, man, congrats. Not going to be an A. Alright. Nothing for us here. So we're off to the mines. No, don't pause. And luckily, as long as you're traveling with a stone and pulling of 100 coins, stolen items possess 160. No. I'm not stealing any of that. And actually, it didn't take us into a single star of wanted level. Just took it to the cusp. Alright, time to break down for camp. No. You're just going over there. Dismantling you. Right? Yeah, no, that's not worthwhile. I guess the horse will just kind of Stay over here with the others. Come on. There you go. I do have a lectern, but I don't have anything to put in it, so that's fine. What are my grades like? Oh, man. Not great. Not terrible, though. I will say that. That's the venison. Yeah, you know what? Just eat the rat corpses. I think I was mainly a CB student. Definitely one of those things where it's like you think in hindsight, it's like, yeah, I should have probably studied more and done more effort. But you know, hindsight 2020. And at the same time, it just was. I had my own personal shit. I was an angsty teen and all that. You know, usual stories. Old man passed away when I was young, and all that shit. Time for some mining. But I mean, compared to some of the others who I used to hang out with, some of them who are not with us anymore, rest in peace. But yeah, no. So it could have gone worse for me, but it didn't. Became a miner journeyman, can discover aetheryte when mining. Okay, nice. Surely that's not everything, is it? But yeah, no. And then when I went over to college, I started going into more B's and A's because I took it more seriously. It's a good thing that the college basically restarts you in like a whole semester of refresher course. Honestly, though, I think they do that so they can milk more money from you. And so, like, oh yeah, you need to complete all these programs. All these programs that you just did in high school, you now have to do them all over again. But don't worry, we'll super speed it way. By the way, do we have better oils now? No, unfortunately, we're still trying to level up the craftsman stuff. We need a lot of pristine essences, but for that, we need plague brains. But with this, we've leveled up our trades and craftsmen. So, what do we want? We have suppliers, purchase price of trade goods reduced by 10%. Negotiators, possibility to negotiate missions in the list of bounties. Masters and disciples, profession experience is doubled if there's a higher level companion with the same profession in a troop. Eh. Untouchables, turned in prisons also grants 20 influence. These are meh. What are some of these other ones? Sale price of luxury items increased by 50%. Requires negotiators. Okay. Okay, yeah. No. We'll go for that. Increase by 1 the number of missions you can accept on a list of bounties. Oh yeah, no. We definitely want those. I I'm not really a trader, so I don't care about the trade good bonuses. So just like me, but I get some A's in like chemistry, art, but only because my art teacher is great, and in sports. Yeah, no, I was certain along those lines as well. I had specific interests that I really enjoyed, and I was with going into them hard, no worries. But then you run into the issue. It's like, okay, how do I make a living off of my passions? And because I didn't know. I just didn't know. So, unfortunately, my passions for school turned out to be unprofitable, as it were. Not to mention, this was during like the height of the woke era. So, like every other day on the college campus was a fucking nightmare because there was like I don't mean to bash them. I really don't. But when they force it down your throat, oh god, that's a patrol. That's a patrol. Get out of there. When they force it down your mouth like 24/7, they say literal horrible things to you, and they spit on you as you cross by because you just have white skin. It's like I don't feel any mercy for you. It's like I don't understand your self-flagellant, self-masochistic way. And the worst part was that you were always the villain if you try and stand up for yourself. It's like I fucking hated it. So I pulled out of college. I got the job at the sheet metal factory. Unfortunately, that's also what led to the exacerbation of my spinal issue that we didn't know about before. So it was actually kind of good, but also kind of bad that that did happen because it did show me that there was something wrong. And if I had left it be, it could have been a lot worse. So it all depends on how you look at the situations. Unfortunately, we cannot control the horse because we do not have a Beastmaster with us. I did actually take art history as well. Anything historical I was going for because I loved it. I think that has to do with like me, what I was saying earlier, is like why I would want to be immortal or something like that so that I can see everything that happens eventually. Just fucking going through and cleaving these dogs. Okay, we're also going to need to give that horse some proper gear as well. I have you. I think you should be able to reach him. There we go. They didn't even get a turn. Yeah, pick that up. I got more than enough room to carry all this stuff. Love history. I know, right? It's such a great subject to study. Alright, upgrade that for more constitution. Uh-oh. A necklace. There's a random pig corpse in here. Anything else? Wow, that's a lot. Oh. I'm about to say, what's this? And I need a crude key for it, of course. Do you have... Aha! So, there's a cart. There's a dead cattle carrying it. There's a dead guy there. There's a dead guy there. And there's a dead guy there. So, the tunnel collapsed? Let me see. Remnants. What remains of an old item. Okay. A masterpiece. No description could ever do justice to this beautiful masterpiece. Silver. Okay, okay. That appears to be it right here. Let's go ahead and mine this one out as well. But yeah, no, it's just another chapter in life. And again, like I said, I honestly think I came out okay. I didn't come out the best, but I did come out okay. And now there's a mysterious altar in here. And there's a doorway that leads somewhere. An extremely old altar built to commemorate a deadly rock slide. Oh, some gold. I'll take that. No one will miss it. Take all those. Some more iron ore. Sure, why not? Nice. Oh, we got some ether, right? Very long valued for its aesthetic appeal, but the arrival of Etherians and their alchemical knowledge changed everything. Okay. Bring the equipment down further. Alrighty. Open this one up. I got 19 of them left. We're fine. Okay, so we open up this one. Where are we going? What the hell?
Help! Help! Mercenaries!
Hey, they're in bandit gear.
Those wretched things ambushed us while we were sleeping. I'm begging you, you've got to help us.
Is it saying we attack them?
Help! Those wretched things ambushed.
What if I... Ooh. Okay, hang on. We should probably do it. Alright.
Wretched things.
So it's just telling us to attack the mole rats. Some fucking chunky mole rats. Wait, you said there was 4. Why is there 10? Okay. All of the randoms we can't control, you guys bunch together. You'll watch out for each other at best. Okay, first up is this guy. You guys come over here. You want that? Okay, where's this guy? Over here. Torres, why don't you go ahead and say hello to him? What is your favorite topic in history? I don't know if it's really a favorite topic, but I would say maybe a favorite subject to talk about. And that is the lost civilizations before the ancient times. So everyone knows about the ancient civilizations going back all the way to Babylonian and Sumeria, but there is argued that right now there were 3 super ancient civilizations that actually did exist. One of them was the most recent one that was just discovered, and this is on Expedition Unknown with Josh Gates. But they have discovered in South America there is an entire hidden kingdom that they found belonging to a group that they called the Snake Kings. Now, these people had an empire that was... They had a single city empire that was the size of Rome in South America. We're talking about probably a Roman-level advanced society that lived in South America, but they mysteriously died out, and people are trying to figure out why. The strongest leading case that they have found right now is that what happened is their own means of uplifting was their doom. They found a type of clay in a certain part of a water part where they are finding these ruins, and the clay acted as a plaster for building and construction. Shit, that's not the one I want to do. Damn it. I want to do the instant strike. But anyway, so they found a building material that was on the same levels of the Romans, and it was like this white clay plaster that they used. And they dug it up from the muck waters of the Amazon. Now, the Amazon, as everyone knows, is probably one of the most richest biodiversity areas in the entire planet, but it also has some of the most fertile grounds. So imagine the Nile supercharged with the Egyptians and all that. and that basically created them into a super trade that also helped with salt, because that was their next biggest power. They were salt producers in South America. And all this gold that they're finding, they didn't make this gold. They didn't mine it, they didn't build it. This was all gold that they earned through trade from the salt and the clay. A little bit more. There we go. Nice. No, 12 damage. So they all disappeared. No one figured out why, but this is the strongest leading purpose. And they are still discovering more and more of this entire lost city and civilization. That's just, the more they dig, it's expanded further and further. And it's, if it's not them, it's their influence that reached out further beyond them. But anyway, I can go into a whole spiel. I can go into an even longer spiel than I already am about this society that they found with the Snake Kings. But nonetheless, that was one of the super ancient societies that they found, the most recent one. The other two that they found was the island of Crete, uh, former island of Crete, where the mythos of Atlantis originated from. What they found was that there was a super volcano by Crete that exploded and destroyed their kingdom. That's the second one, just glossing over them right now. And the third one, probably the one I least know about because it's not headed by anyone I really pay attention to, is in India. There is a ancient civilization in India as well, and they said it probably had to do with oh fuck, what the fuck is the Hindu heaven realm? I forget what it's called, but they say that from this the ruins that they're finding buried off their shores in the Indian Ocean date back to the time frame when these legends were coming about. So what they think happened is this super volcano in Crete was so large, it created this black cloud that smoked over the area, and earthquakes going along that shook it and caused a flash flood that just wiped them out and dragged them into the ocean, essentially. That was how big this explosion of a volcano was. Not saying that it I'm not saying that it could be the Crete one, but they're saying that more than likely it was a volcano somewhere that exploded and basically dragged the land into the ocean. Oh, I mean, yeah, one city, but we're talking super cities. And don't forget, we're talking ancient super cities. So they were kind of along the lines of city states.
I'm alive. Praised be Saint Elior.
But anyway, that is my favorite subject to go on, the super ancient civilizations.
By the beast's fangs. Oh, it's a lucky thing you came along. Those filthy monsters were about to eat us alive. I don't know how to thank you. Take whatever you like from our camp. Help yourselves.
Okay, I will. New weaponry. A lot of it is pretty useless. Anything else? Okay. The wolf has been nibbled on. Where are we going? We're in the kingdom of Gothenburg? How long is this tunnel? Oh, okay. Did that say 18 of them? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Well, I mean, the good thing is, because they're in light, they all suffer from fragility. Okay. Horse, yeah, just over there for right now. Oh, shoot. Who is first? You are. Okay. You know what? Yeah, no, we'll have Guilt instead go to the front. Ah, so close. Get him, horse! Get him! 9 damage. Protect the horse! Nicely done. Let's see. Who's the next one? You are, you are, you are, you are, and then you. Okay. As long as we only hit one at a time, we won't run the risk of doing the fire explosion. Unless, of course, that happens. So what I do is I come over here. I drop this right here. I'll give them both attacks. And then just fall back a little. There we go. You're next, and then you're next. Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and move forward, Margot. And back, welcome back. It's really weird looking at them. It's like they're squashed down pigs. Fillion, I see 2 double troubles for you. Hit him again. Hit him again. Lovely. On this side, body check him like that. End your turn. And there you go. Alright, there goes that guy. Keep moving forward. Tyrion, why don't you go ahead and come up first? Head right there. Come up here. Actually, you know what? Go in front of them. Reload. Oh. Well, damn. I was kind of hoping he would one-shot that one, and then I would hit these guys over here. Alright, first round is over. Nope, 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 nope. He's engaged. Stab that one. Use your dagger. Throw this. Another dagger, good. Join up with them. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the damage that these guys give. It's nowhere near enough to be an issue. I need a person who gives debuffs. I don't have a single debuffer, I don't think. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, guilt. Good on you. Good. Better. No running away. Yeah, come on, it's just the one rat left. There we go. Alright, got them all. Some fangs, a lot of leather. Oof. Oh god, we almost have over 100 leather. If I repair that, no, that's still not enough. Okay. Maybe I should sell some of this leather because the leather is like 0.5, so that alone is with that much. Can you go in there? No, you can't. No, you did. Okay. Yeah, drop it. So, wow. So the wolves' den led us all the way across over here. Okay. Which means we found a way to avoid paying the toll. So that's good. We're gonna be slow as fuck though. We need to fix that. The rat corpses are 0.5? Seriously? Yeah, get rid of them. We don't need them. No, I'm not gonna freaking... Why would I get a negative 10% fatigue thing when I can just do that? Anyone who doesn't do that, that's just lazy. It's not like it actually hurts you in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Next thing, we need to drop by R3's tomb, which we actually pre-planned ahead because we put a python right down there. And besides, I think we have enough cured meats that we don't really need the rat corpses anymore. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Damn it. Alright, there we go. We discovered the tomb. We'll actually go delving in it at a later point. However, no. Don't drop the freaking wine. There you go. Where's that thing? Okay, no. So we need a lake that does not have ruins in it. Oop, there's the law. Hold on, hold on. Now, is that the law or is that bandits? Nope, that's the law. They got blue on them. Just get down here. There we go. Make camp. Anything to cook extra? No, we're good there. And you still are going through all that. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. The horse leveled up. Oh, damn it. I'm fucking stupid. This was one of the workhorses. It's supposed to be Constitution for you guys. Damn it. Oh, well. Alright, a thing of wine. Actually, I have a few things I can cook. No, I don't have the salt. Alright, so we need to pick up salt when we head back to the town. I don't think I have anything cooked. No, I don't. It's going to be a gross meal. Alcohol, meat, and syrup. Like a lot of syrup. The others seem awfully anxious about the price on our heads, but there's really no need to worry. The guard is quick to forget. If we lie low long enough, they'll be off our backs eventually. Plan the group's getaway. Manilier will get the tough status, 20% plus fatigue. Movement speed in the world increased by 10%. Reassure the group about the guard, plus 1 relationship with close companions. Yeah, sure. The tough status. Not the tough trait, though. Just the status. So that means that's going to go away. And if that's the case, nah, get the relationship. Lorian, Magnalt had their relationship improved. Lorian, what are you at right now? Aside from Sephiroth, who you shot that one time. More points. The only thing I haven't really upgraded is Crime and Chaos, unfortunately. Training grounds and arenas now offer skill mastery. You can craft a lectern. Yeah, see, so I don't even have the first bonus from this thing. Now, my thing is, I don't know if we can go to the town like this. Technically speaking, we are wanted. Let me test this out by talking to these merchants.
Might I interest you in
No, they don't give a
something,
fuck. Alrighty. Sabotage, troublesome neighbors. Oh, yeah, we need cures for the plague. I don't know how many people he has in that farm. It's going to be like The Walking Dead when they first met that one dude with Maggie. I forget. Herschel. Jesus. I can't believe I actually forgot his name. It's been that long since I've seen Walking Dead. Honestly, I've lost so much interest in it. Like, after... I would say after the Governor storyline, Walking Dead fell off for me. I was really excited when Negan was brought in. Okay, so that's true, that's true. I would say after Negan was done being, like, Negan, and they kind of brought him a little back when he was with Maggie traveling around. But Maggie was just always such a bitch throughout the whole thing. I just couldn't stand her. And I get it, you know, bashed Glenn's brains in and all that. But, really hard to like someone when they're just constantly on you like that. And honestly, I never really cared for Maggie at all. She was just like Glenn's partner as far as I was concerned. Obviously, she did so much more than that, but I didn't really care for her. It was all about Rick. Rick, Daryl. I'm pretty sure there was another one, but like I said, it's been a while since I watched. Okay, so you're first. Ludwig, you definitely don't want to be on the front lines. Okay, you guys are actually in a pretty bad spot. Every time a unit ends their turn next to an enemy, they gain riposte. Boars. Okay. That can work. Yeah, he can't move that far. You can't move that far. And where are you? Can't move that far either. The horse can stay right here. So this way we kind of have him a little balled in. No, he's going to go for fighting. Horse, you got me concerned about your well-being. But I suppose in the meantime, we'll have Guilt go ahead and move forward. Say, yeah. Alright, and then the horse. We need to get this horse battle armor because he has none on him. Alright, you're next, you're next, you're next. You cannot get to us, that's good. And you, same thing. I was hoping to push him into the trap. Oh. DJ Chimp, hello and welcome. Wartales, Walking Dead edition featuring lots of creeps. Dale gets a crossbow and Rix gets an axe, of course. Yeah, no. It could totally do that, especially if you head to the swamp zone. You got that horde of zombies that just runs around that area. Alright, there goes that side. All these little piggies stuck. Alright, after that is you. You cannot reach us. You're next. Oh, actually, he can not even reach the horse. Good. And this guy, way far behind. We don't need to worry about that. Alright, and with everyone moved up forward, hopefully they don't go around this way. They'll get a little hit by the bear trap if they do. This is like the one benefit of fighting the boars. Their movement is really slow. Monked, you go over here. Uh-huh. Was that supposed to tickle little piggy? Captain, let him have it. And hit that one. That's all I got, unfortunately. Well, he just set himself on fire. And set us on fire as well. Lovely. However, I can just go ahead and hit him like that. Really? I'm not going to waste a frenzy on something with 6 health, but I'll take away your burning. Stand over here. Another stratagem. Hit him right there. You should throw your dagger. And then, smoke bomb. Kill him. You should kill him. Yep. And then throw your dagger into that one. No? Okay, he's too far. Alright, that's not what I wanted. And now he's just going to take extra time to die, unfortunately. Margil. Fillion. There's a way for you to get right by here. There we go. Nice. Hit him with this. Good job. And then hit right here. Come on. Give me the movement. There you go. Ugh. Nah, I don't want to take that chance. Oh, what does that say? Lose the glass in 5 seconds. Damn you, Blitz. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
There it goes. Okay. Who is this? Let me see. Okay, their attack is close range, whatever it is. Nothing over here. The way is open. Go ahead. I can't reach anyone with this. It's not throwable. Okay. Yep, no, go with that. Pig's turn moving. Okay. This is filling or rich. So this is probably Marigold. Over there. You have a ranged and you have a red. Okay, this is my archer. Let's see. Nah, too many people in the way. Alrighty. Next up on the list, horse, good guy, good guy, good guy, pig. Pig. Okay, so you're first, but you're way back over there. Can you even reach us? No, you cannot. Yeah. There we go, he's down. You can... Yeah, no, sure, go ahead. Go engage these guys. You should be fine. Armor is all good. And with that... I do see the text chat moving onto the side, but I can't see it right now, folks. So if you're asking me anything and I don't answer, that is why. Until the timer is up, at least. Alright. You... have a melee attack. I can kind of see a face right there. That's my herald, so that's my spearman. No, that's not who I want. Are you who I want? No. I think this is Filion right here. Yes, it is, because he has the charge. Hit him with that. 2 for 1. Lovely. Can I move you anymore? No. Alright. Clip the pig. 3 enemies killed, 1 go. Filion, you're a fucking beast. Alright. What do you have? You have a melee attack. Okay, so you go ahead and move up here right next to Filion. Another melee attack. Move up here. Try and slow the horse down. Make sure... Ooh, no, 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 no. Get away from the horse. You're going to set him on fire. I think you're far enough away. Yes. Head up right here. I can't tell. Can't do anything for that. No, pigs. Double back. You're just wasting all of our time doing that. You're really good. Okay, and then you come over here. Yeah, I know what I can get from him. I'm pretty sure this is my crossbowman. Yeah, because he was over here with the others. So if that's the case, aim, yes. Then shoot him. There we go. No running away. Foolish pigs. You're all going to market. Once I get some salt, and then I can salt you up in some good old pork chops. Honestly, salted pork chops, not the best. You want honey and garlic pork chops. Alexa, stop. Oh, thank God I can see again. Aha! Let's see. What happened? Are you... Well, at least you got some zoom to work with, so you are completely flying blind. Let's see. Everyone's good right there. Head on over here. Come on, come this way. There you go. The proper direction. They may be a little too far apart. Let me check. Nope. Jesus Christ. What does she have that's making this thing so powerful? She's got a massive strength. Since there are 2 enemies within 8 meters, gains protection. Unit is not affected by fragility. Stats increased by 10%. I don't know what it is, but goddamn. Fillion is probably one of our most beloved characters in the party and also one of our most dangerous. And now, of course, we just have to chase this one guy down. Oh God, horse. I mean, other than that, let's see, what else has been going on? I've been watching people play Assassin's Creed Shadows and just watching the amazing fucking shit that's coming out from it. And honestly, it's about what I expected. Never mind the other shit going on with it, but literally just the gameplay style, it's like, eh. Just haven't seen anything I've been impressed by. And the fact that they gave it another 9 out of 10, it's just wow. Just wow. Oh, damn it. Wait, you had medical pack. And you can't reach him anymore. That's fine. Alright. Finish him off, Guilt. There we go. Apparently, it's gotten so bad that the Diet in Japan is actually taking up a formal hearing discussing about it. Because apparently there's like some video coming out of a shrine being destroyed, but it's like extremely sacred to the Japanese culture or something like that. I don't know. I personally do not know to that extent of the religious section of Japanese culture. Critical hit? Yeah, sure. Take that. And you know the weird thing is this was made by people in London. Not London, Paris. Paris. Sorry, got that wrong. Just saying, you would think that people would cross their T's and dot their I's upon trying to get everything accurate, but hey, what do I know? I want the teeth. The teeth don't weigh anything, so that's always a good thing. Uh, Again, I don't really need the carcass. If I get the salt, I can make these things more worthwhile. Grease, I can get this by drying out some of the meat every now and then, so I don't think I need that. And I have over 100 leather, so I don't need that either. Was there anything on that hill? No. Okay. So, let's go this way. Have you played this old game 10 plus year called Commando, strategic stealth game, a new version being released next month? Is there more to the name, or is it just called Commandos? If it's just called Commandos, then no. But if it's like Star Wars Commandos, I remember playing that one. Nope, nothing here. Just Commandos. Had fun playing it as a kid. No, unfortunately, it doesn't ring a bell. Not by the word itself. I've played other games that had Commando in it, but nothing singular. Oh, sugar. I think those are wolves in there. About face. Oh, shit.
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe. Don't take it personally. I'm just doing my job.
Stone Pony on 60. Now, my thing is, why hasn't our... Alright, hang on, let's just pay this. It's only 160, that's fine.
Contribution. But don't let this happen again.
Alright, hold on. See, he didn't sell these things. Alright, I guess we'll take them back. Glossenberg, Edorin. Yeah, no, this is the thing that we got from killing that one Erematos. First base action used by the fights. Actually, because it's an animal. Wait, can't this go on the horse? No constitution. Okay, sure, go for that. More importantly, is that you? No, you. If you're going to be a combat horse, give me this. Used in fight by this unit is performed a second time. Okay. And, we need to get him some horse armor. Can we do that? No. Probably need to learn it. Okay. Some more points in from safeguarding. Unprincipled, win 5 ambushes against humans. Let me see the knowledge section. Belt accessory. Anvil. No. Alright, so we're just going to have to find horse armor somewhere. Well, at least we don't have to worry about it anymore. Now, if I go over this way and I'm going to trigger the Skelmar, or the event for the Skelmar, I just want to explore the area, make sure I unlock everything. Or clear away the fog of war. Duranium border crossing. Okay. Well, that takes us out of here, which we don't want yet. No salt, no cooking. Payday as well. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use some of these. Oop, too many. Because there we go, we're getting some more cured meats. And this is also why I'm not too concerned about it, because we just get cured meats. Cured meats in Greece are very easily to come across now, thanks to the drying rack. However, I need the fish oils, really. There's some ghosts right there. Let's go ahead and skin them, because everyone knows that's what you do with ghosts. I do have a pathway point. There they are. No! Damn it! Just as I got there. Okay, well, what we can do is we can help out Vernalis' army right here. Everyone's here. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, nope. Let me go ahead and do this first. Repair everyone's gear. Because we will have Vernalis' armies on our side as we deal with Veralis. Laharts! Jesus. Fuck, I keep giving these names wrong. Okay, so we are attacking Lahart's army. We only made that one little hiccup where we rallied deserters to Lahart's cause. So, fed Vernalis' soldier. You are cutting off fodder for Vernalis' army. All of Vernalis' wells have been contaminated. Wait. I think I messed this up really badly. We helped Theosin feed Vernalis' soldiers. So that's good. Cut off funding for Lord Vernalis' army. That's bad. Allow all of Vernalis' wells have been contaminated. That's bad. You have rallied deserters to Lahart's cause. That's bad for Vernalis. Okay, so we actually have 3 things that are going against Vernalis. That Lahart. Fuck. No matter what, it's basically the same enemies we're fighting. We just need to make sure we get the right one. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like one of those things where it's give you the false impression with the freedom of choice, but it always leads to the same outcome no matter what. So, at least from my experience, I haven't seen anything contrary to that. Let's go ahead and we'll attack. This one's been contaminated. Cut off funding for Lord Valar, Vernalis' army. Okay, I poisoned the wells of Vernalis, so I think we'll go ahead and attack Vernalis. Alrighty. 20 Ver versus 12. Let's see, who's up first? Lysapper is. And by the looks of it, they are completely surrounded. Yeah, no, okay, so we don't really need to move anyone too far. Yep, nope, go ahead and take the sapper out. Poacher bitch slap, no worries. The hell was that? Oh, I turned. After that, you are next. Sephirold, that seems like a job for you. Taurus, go engage that duelist. Okay, nice. Okay, maybe it's just me, but that seems like to be a big risk they're taking for archers to just run up like that. Okay, so you're next. Fillion, you may be able to get these 2. Yes, you can. Nice. Okay, and then charge right through this one. Come on. There you go. Freaking 86-point body check. Wow, he actually moved. Wow. Okay. Do I have anyone over here? No one who can reach him. Come on. Alright. Ah. Nicely done. Look at that. The AI's competent. If only my fucking Total War games were like that. Let's see. So the emissary is next. He'll probably go for the sappers. No worries for me. Legionnaire might go for Taurus or one of the others. Okay, now we're fine. If anything, we need to have a nice, healthy balance. So eat pumpkin filth. And then a dagger. And then you run up to him. You stab him in the face. Boom. No one expects the flying pumpkin. And no one nearby is engaged, unfortunately. Man, all I know is I better get a lot of cloth after this fighting this many humans. Okay. Come on over. In with that. Lock in with that. Yeah, just go right here. There's that guy. I cannot move enough into my position I want, so I'll just go right here. Damn. Just need probably like another half space and I would have got it. Oh, I'll hit the... Oops. Oops. That was a massive oops on my part. I'm sorry, Melanor. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. I thought you were one of them for a minute. Oh boy, the horse gets to go. And if only AI and Liston were this good. Yeah, yeah. See, in this one, it's me who's the terrible planner, as I just demonstrated by shooting Melanor. Here, I'll do everyone a favor. I'll give them a riposte. Oh god, Tyrion. You probably deserve this, honestly, though. Ugh. Still good? He's fine? Yep, he's all fine. Come on. Right there. There you go. And you are next. Try. There you go. There you go. Okay. And look at that. You can reach this one. Lovely. That's 123 crit damage. Come by him. Stab him. And your turn. Hit with this. Nice. One more. Sorry, Margil. I know you keep on trying to get some kills, but I just keep on killing them before your turn even arrives. And to be fair, that's because I keep forgetting I have to activate her ability. I'm so used to ones where it's like, if they leave that cone area, that is when the attack happens. Guilt! Go ahead and engage this emissary. Definitely get this, and done. Alright, nice work, boys. We took out an army. 5 cloth, that's it. I was hoping for at least double digits. Oh well, at least they give me some equipment I can smelt down. Some salt, take that. Legionary helmet. Cloth, snow iris, grease, don't care. Nah, we don't need to do that yet. So can I talk to these guys? No, don't attack them. I mean, technically I could attack them. If I do attack them, and I can get their loot as well. But I don't know if that will set off Vernalis or Lahart or whoever the fuck we're siding with. I don't remember anymore. Okay, so go straight across, hit the road, take a right. Cross that bridge right over there. Oh, wait, who texted me? Nothing important right now. Finally, civilization. Alright, armor first. You, here's some money. Repair my shit. Then, ooh, 151 for the silver. Yeah, sure. Sell this. Sell all the junk. For 1. 8. Sell that. We still have the animal essence. We have some medicine. And then we need to head to the camp real quick. Dismantle the stuff that we can. Anything that has like a base of 1 to whatever number afterwards is what I go for. If it's like 0 to 3 and there's just a chance of not receiving anything, I'd rather just sell it and get the money instead. You know what? Actually, that's probably a good point. Let me see if there's anything my people can use first before I just start getting rid of this. The only exceptions I make for this, aside from the armor, is just weapons and shields. Everything else can be broken down and sold, but armors and helmets, we get the bonus for our crafted stuff only. But weapons and shields, different matter. Bandit heater shield. Guard plus 12, armor plus 11, arrow defense skill. Damage taken from shooting attacks reduced by 90%. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, sure. Why not? We can replace that. Give you something a bit better. Okay. Do I have? I do have one. I have Gladius of the Eye, but I don't know. Gladius of the Eye is pretty good. Criminals Claymore. Oh shit! Wait, that's a two-handed one either way. I don't think we have any two-handed swordsmen. We have two-handed macemen, or mace women in this case. Motivating blows deals 68 damage to the target's unit, and all their adjacent allies gain motivated for 1 round. Damage increased by 10%. I don't know. 10% seems like a small boost compared to some of the other things I've seen that we can do. I'll say no. Alright, now we dismantle all the other things and sell the rest. Yeah, no, that's fine. Keep that. And we don't touch torches. Alright, what can we forge? Nothing. Big old fat nothings. Okay. Make sure there's none that has a possible knowledge point on it. Nope. Okay. Go to the market. I need salt.
Oh, don't believe.
Nope.
The war drags
Yes.
on.
I do have the wheat as well, which we are planning to fill up that trough with to see if we attract that horse. Wolf sausages. Grilled pork. And then, of course, some... no. Hold it. We weren't going to do that. That's right. Up there. Okay, we're back up to a week's worth of food. And, yeah, that's right. We got to sell these things.
And Lahat and Vanalis requisition anything they...
There we go. Back over 1,000 in coins. Where? Talk to the Plowshare Inn. Talk to you. Collect more bounties. There we go. Alright, what you got up next? Free Dark Mist Tower. No longer safe since the bandits have taken there. Yep, there we go. I have almost 4,000 influence, so yeah, let's try and negotiate the price a bit more. There we go. We're now being paid 442 for this. This is why you want the negotiating chat. Jack up those numbers for these easy-ass missions. And honestly, while you're just wandering around, more than likely you can make up all this influence again by just battling randoms. Yeah, more money. I can get one more. Let's vanquish the gang. No. Damn it. I messed up my chance to negotiate that one. Okay, that's fine. The other ones are worth 400 each. No. That's the informant. Another spearman. I don't really need that.
How empty this room is before the war.
Ah, we can sing, though, with the bard. We gotta do that to level them up. Yeah, not to mention, we can also get influenced by being a bard. Get some coin. Hop and barley jig. I don't really need alcohol right now. Yeah, no, we'll go for that. Oh, boy. Boom. Boom. Bum, bum. 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 Bum, bum, bum. Damn it, I missed that one. Alright, one miss. That's not bad. Yeah, there we go. And they gave me a doll. Increases the rewards earned for each song. Nice.
Look how empty this room is.
Here, have a doll. Okay. Clinic. How many cure plagues do you have? Another 5. No, 3. Okay, that's 8. Yeah, no, most of the oils are still only at oil level 1, so nothing new or nothing fancy yet. Is there anything I can craft? Nope. Is there a cat in here? No. Okay. Okay, let's see. We are not monsters. Vanquish the gang. We will double back this way. Hit the empty trough with more of that wheat. See if we can lure in that horse. And then we'll go to Dark Mist Tower. Work our way up through this shadow area. Back to killing Alteria's squad. And then we'll head back over here to vanquish Sirius's gang. I wonder how big you can get your mercenary company up to. See, so... No, wait. That's right. I'm already breaking my own thing. Go to the fishery. Okay. More? Hey, there he is. Hi, Darksteed. The pony seems to have escaped from the battlefield. It looks like it wants to follow you. He's patient, nimble. Sure. Okay. Have a troop of 20 companions. Okay, so there's the limit right there. Or that's what it says. Which means I think the next 5 things that we bring in should either be a person or an animal. Just not a pack animal, because we got 4 horses now. We have almost together 500 carrying capacity. So these guys were... the shabby camp. Also, this horse isn't exactly... No, he's got a bit of darkness to him, but he's more so gray from what I see. Speaking of, work pony! To work you go. More constitution, because I need you to carry stuff for me. Damn it. Give you some movement. Okay, more movement, sure. There you go. I don't actually think movement translates to speed on map. I think that's just purely onto the battle map. Make camp. At the rate we're going, we're actually probably going to need another hitching post. Can we build one? Nope, just the one. However, I can build a saddlebag, which I'll need for that new horse. Where has a 20% chance to sleep on injury off. It's not really too impressive, but that knowledge point, I want that. And there we go, we got one. I need rope for that, no problem. I got plenty of hemp. That's the only reason why you would end up really crafting everything in the game is because you need those knowledge points. Or to reveal new recipes as well. Okay, you go ahead and take that. You two come down here. And my extra horses, I guess, will just go right here. Now that we did that, we don't need this wheat anymore, so we'll use that to make some bread. Okay. What do we want? Strength concentrate has a 50% chance to apply this. 50% chance. Okay, so it just basically ups the chance of applying it. Rim steel, cider. I have pike, perch, smoked venison, medium rare mutton, braised chicken. I do have some chickens. But the thing is, like, these meats right here, there's no way to get them a lot. There is pike soup. We can do something with that. Potted tuna, steamed rayfish, sauteed prawns, fried bream. I don't know. It just seems like we don't really need those right now because we get enough food from the wolves and pigs we slay. Let's see. It's the ghost buckler, a horseshoe. Oh, a light pony plate. Yeah, let's go for that. And then afterwards, we'll start unlocking the next tier of ghost weapons. Okay. And I do need, unfortunately, to go to a blacksmith to make the plate armor for the horse. Right, set up camp. Totally forgot to do that. Go ahead and eat that. Bring out the bread, and I need a piece of meat. There we go. Give me that. There we go. Alrighty. Off we go. Because we did use a bunch of medicines, let's go ahead and start recollecting some flowers. And if I'm not mistaken, every time we get it, we have a chance to get hemp as well.
You have my full respect.
No, not you. It's you.
If this is your first time,
Alright, go ahead and give me that.
I suggest you make sure you're fully prepared.
How much ghost leather do I have, if any? None. But, I mean, the way I see it, I can kill more ghosts and get the leather that way. I don't need to buy it. Seems like a waste of resources to do that. Okay. Learn this. And don't be thinking like, oh, it's low level, I don't need this anymore. You actually do want to get to low level things because they unlock the, I guess you could call it the tech tree toward the higher level stuff. So don't underestimate them. Everything leads to something in some way. All right, you guys.
Woe betides anyone mounting the black steed. Never mind the mercenaries.
Okay, so do you not react? I have it with me. I'm gonna buy that cloth though.
I'm too scared to go out and get me.
We've fled to the south, if you want to live.
I'll take that hemp as well. Okay. That's a little disappointing that they didn't react to us with the black steed, which also goes to show they're stupid. Beware the black steed. It is an harbinger of death. Meanwhile, it's just walking right next to us. It's like, come on, black steed. You don't think that's the black steed they were talking about? No, 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 no. Obviously not. That's mushrooms. I don't care about that. Alright, there's our target, Dark Mist Tower. Let's see, ding dong, it's the Wild Company. Let's see, we have 3 hoodlums, 2 poachers, 2 marauders, 2 scoundrels, and a veteran poacher. No worries! Right then, who's first? Alright, that hoodlum is, followed by this hoodlum right here, and followed by that poacher right there. Horse, until I can get you some armor, I really prefer you staying somewhere safe. And it looks like a majority of them are over here. Archer's back here. Lorian, you move over there. Fillion is a beast unto herself, so she can be solo if we have to. Switch your place with her, Monked. Yeah, Taurus will come rushing in from this side. Margil. You know what? We'll replace Yeah, Margil with you. And who we have here? Guilt. Work with them because Filian can go this way. And how far can you move? Not that far. You're first, you're first. Alright, I only get one chance to get this, so... Yes! Got them both. 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits! Lovely. Alright, so that's 2 down right there. The horse will go. Right, okay, so that guy's next, followed by this one. Gold, this one's all you. Oh my goodness me. Sit down. Right, that dealt with him. And then Magnault, you go ahead and get this one. Stand in front of the horse. Don't let the horse think it can be a hero and stand in front of you. Hit him with this. That's another one down. Nice. Right, after that is you. Oh, there's my phone. Yes, yes, I know. 9 o'clock. Up right here. Shoot him. Finish him off. Nice. Alright, after that, we have you right there. Yeah, Guilt. Go ahead. Get him. Really? I think that was all its movement, though. Yep. Alright, next up is the Marauder. Taurus, that's you. Nicely done. Don't let them run away. Stand in front of that poacher. Try and take his hit. So, would this work? Yes, it does. With, nope, yep, that does trigger ability. Okay, so Monk and Margot actually working together with that smoke screen would be pretty good. Was that supposed to tickle? Nah, I probably shouldn't be doing that. The moment I start talking shit, that's when everything starts to turn around for the worse for me. Alright, round's over. Lorian, come up here. Get rid of the poison for him. Come over here. You don't need that spine. The horse will go. Don't worry, horse. I'll get you your armor. If I'm stuck with you, I might as well use you. What angle is this? Judging by the sound of flesh tearing and bones breaking, I assume we got them. Alright. We got a bow, cloth, very important, snow iris, lockpick, seasonings, gold. More importantly, though, what's in the tower? What is my booty? What is my rewards? My earnings? Okay, okay. Master Thief, come on up here. Ooh, 3 locks. Let's got 1. Ah, damn. I got plenty of lockpicks. I'm not worried. That's 2. 3. What is my reward? A knowledge point. Yes. Yes, please. Leather straps. As long as you engage, they have leather straps. Guard increased by 10%. Okay. Another helmet, but unfortunately, again, we don't get any real bonuses with that. However, what are its bonuses? Damage from attacks of opportunity plus damage from attack of opportunities go up by 3? Sharp fin. Any unit dealing melee damage to this unit has a 20% chance to suffer from bleeding. Okay. No, 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 no. I hate how I try and press escape to close the inventory. It just takes me out of the map I'm in. Is that it? Oh, thank God I'm about to... Oh, well. That's not really better. Why are you bandits so poor? Can't you bandits be better? The mouse says there is nothing left. Okay. Bounty Hunter. Nimble Fingers. Encyclopedist. Alrighty. Well, folks, the hour is upon us. It is time to say farewell. I do apologize about what seems to be a relatively short one, but if you were here in the beginning, you realize we had to deal with the scuff and a couple of resets. But we did get it to work, so that's nice. And the Wild Company has expanded with horses. We have Poppy and Darksteed. Of course, we've also started to upgrade our armor. We're now getting the ghost equipment through and through. All because we want that optimized gear bonus so their stats get a permanent plus 10% boost. Which may not seem too much right now with how the armor is, but obviously when we get higher level, I assume these stats are going to get ridiculous. Especially because Fillion, holy God, Fillion, a 217 critical hit. That is insane. So, I'm going to expect that these numbers are going to skyrocket eventually, so we might as well just start preparing as much as we can. Yeah, go ahead and take that knowledge point. Nonetheless, that is it for some Wartales, but don't go too far away. After a quick 10-ish minute break, we'll be back with something much, much more relaxing. Stardew Valley. That's right. We go from killing a bunch of people trying to figure out which contract to get the most bang for our buck to trying to figure out how to grow the best crops. It's enjoyable. All right. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a good morning, good night, as may be. Hope you keep it safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say with me. Neither, because electric blanket boogaloo beats all that. And remember, slippers beat tiles. Shout out to everyone who joined us, including, of course, Blitz, Smog, DJ Chimp, and that's it. Right? Hold on. Scrolling. Yes, that's everyone. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you in a little bit. Bye bye. Switch over to that. Save this. Okay, so the company is only 3 months and 4 days old. Okay, that's not too bad. I think. All right, we'll end the stream and then we'll go on to our 10-minute break for the next one.